keep a Bible in my pocket when I'm riding around. I keep a...
How y'all doing?
Hi.
Y'all believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
Y'all want to holler at us real quick? Y'all got time or no? Okay, cool. So look, what we out here doing right now, basically what we out here doing is we're teaching our people that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we are the Israelites according to the Bible. So, you know this Bible, you know the Bible that we read, y'all been to church?
Yeah.
You know the Bible that they read in church? What if I told you that the people that's in the book, the people like Moses, y'all heard about Moses?
Yeah.
Y'all heard about Jesus?
Yeah.
What if I told y'all that the people look just like us? Would that be hard to believe? It's not hard for you to believe. Is it hard for you to believe? It's hard, right? Because all we done seen is what?
Jesus.
White Jesus, right? That's all we done seen. Now, I'm gonna give you a description of what he looked like in the Bible. You fine if I give you that? Go ahead and give her a description of what Jesus looked like in the Bible.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and 14. His head and his hair were white like wool.
So it says his head and his hair were white like wool. When you look at, like, when you think about, like, let's think about white people here. Do white people got woolly hair? They don't. They hair like a dog, right? They got dog hair. But when you look at black people, do we not have woolly hair? Is not our hair like wool? Your hair like wool. You see what I'm saying? What you got in your hair? Wool. Like, that's how our hair is. You know what I'm saying? We got that type of hair. Now watch that. Watch this.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So his eyes was as a flame of fire. Why was his eyes like? So basically, like, it's just giving you something. It's basically letting you know how you doing, brother. Basically, when it talks about his eyes as a flame of fire, he was mad. He was angry because of what he's seen his people going through. What you gotta understand is that during this time, the Israelites, just like our people today, are at a low state. The Israelites was in a low state at that time. And guess who was enslaving them at that time? White people. White people were enslaving the Israelites at that time, and even to this day, they're still doing the same thing they're doing to us today. You see Trayvon Martin, stuff like that happens to us each and every day. We get murdered, and nobody cares. You see what I'm saying? But they was going through the same stuff back in their time. But now we out here basically waking our people up, letting our people know, look, we got to come back to this Bible. We got to come back to the truth for the Bible. Now,
Verse 15, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in the furnace.
So his feet was like fine brass. So when you look at brass, the color of brass, do you know what color brass is? It's like a penny. So we already know his feet was like brown, like a penny, right? But take that penny and put it in a furnace, in a fiery furnace, what color is gonna come out? It was dark. See that? He was dark, like, so we know that he was dark. He had woolly hair, and he was dark, like kind of like Wesley Snipes, probably. Y'all know who Wesley Snipes is? Okay, y'all don't know. I know y'all young. But look, he was dark. Kevin Hart. Y'all know who Kevin Hart is, right? Okay, yeah, that makes sense, right? But yeah, so he was dark. So we see a black man that's dark with woolly hair. You see that? So let me ask y'all a question. Like, when y'all look at everything that's happening in y'all community, like y'all know anything about single parent household? Y'all see that, right? Y'all have both parents in y'all home? Nope. You stepdad. You see that? Okay, you got. No, you good. You said you got stepdad. And you said you got a what? Oh, you got a phone. Okay. But see, this is what we deal with. Matter of fact, I want to show you something. Go to Deuteronomy 28 before we come back.
No, this
Deuteronomy
is
28. What's up, brother? How you doing? Shalom, King.
He right here. I don't know.
Yep. Let's get that.
Deuteronomy 28 and 54.
Listen to this.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
Now let me ask you a question. What do y'all know about curses? Do y'all know anything about a curse?
Not really, but...
Okay, well, a curse is something like, think about it like this. Like, something bad. Something bad that comes upon somebody. And it either haunts them or it puts them in a bad predicament each and every time. You know what I'm saying? So, one thing to understand is that what we're reading right now is a curse that came upon blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We're reading a curse. Now listen to this. Do this sound familiar? Read it. Read it from the top.
Deuteronomy 28:54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
So it says, the man that is tender among you, his eye shall be evil towards his brother. So when you think about somebody's eye evil towards their brother, what that sound like in our community? Black, jealousy, black on black crime. This nigga can't tell me nothing. This nigga wanna, you know, you wanna shoot as soon as you see him. Who communities is that happening? That's us. That's us, right? You see that? So that's a curse that came upon us. Now watch this. I'm gonna finish the rest because I asked y'all a question. Remember I asked y'all about, you know, single parent households, right? Now watch this.
And towards the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
So the father will end up leaving his children. Single parent household. That's in the Bible. The Bible is literally telling you that this type of curse will come upon the chosen people of God. And this is how we know who these people are, the chosen people of God, the Israelites, because these curses will come upon these people, and they will come upon these people, and they will hit these people like they hit nobody else. Like, you don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you don't see single parent households in white neighborhoods, but I'm saying it hit us, it hit our community unlike any other. You know what I'm saying? When you really look at it, you know what I'm saying? So, what you got?
This is Deuteronomy 28:41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them.
See
For
that?
they shall go into captivity.
So it says we should beget sons. So your mom, your dad, whatever, they would have kids, but they wouldn't get a chance to desire them. There's some kids that's in like that end up getting took away by the system. You know how many black children get took away by the system every day? A lot. You know what I'm saying? We experience that a lot. So one thing I want to say too. Go to Deuteronomy 28:15 real quick. I want to show you why we ended up in this predicament, okay? So I gave y'all a couple curses, and I know y'all probably thinking like, damn, it's just a bunch of bad shit happening. But I gotta give y'all why we went into this. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it.
Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So it says, if we did not hearken to the Lord thy God and do all his commandments and his statutes that he told us to do this day, what happened?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So basically, we disobeyed God. That's why blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we're in the predicament we're in right now. We disobeyed the Most High God. We wasn't keeping the commandments of God. So as a result, God brought forth punishment upon our people. But we can change that. We can change that by doing what? By if the thing that caused us to end up in a predicament where we in the worst parts of the ghettos, all these different things, if something caused that, something of us not obeying God, what do we need to do to get out of it? Keep the commandments and obey God, right? You feel me? Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 from the top. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee up on high above all nations of the earth.
You see this? So if we would have kept the commandments, we would have been above all nations on the earth. See, this is the thing. We live in a world where, you know, they sit up there and they speak about equality, but it's clear there's no such thing as equality in this world. Am I right? Is that a clear assessment that there's no equality in this world? Because just because people sit up there and say, oh, I want to treat you equal, I want to treat you equal, it's clear that the society ain't treating us equal. We're not getting treated equal by society. You feel what I'm saying? So, but the Most High God just sat up there and said, guess what? My whole thing is this. If y'all would have did what y'all was supposed to do, I would have set y'all above everybody. You know? Y'all heard that song by Kendrick Lamar, y'all, they not like us?
Yeah.
That's what God's saying. They not like us. They not. They want everything that we got. You feel me? Go ahead. Again.
Deuteronomy 7, verse 6.
Listen
For
to
thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So this is what he's saying about the Israelites, which would be us. We would be the Israelites. He's saying that we're a holy people. Listen to this.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
He chose us to be a special people above all people upon the face of the earth. So the Most High God, his whole purpose was never to sit up there and make us to seek out to be equal. It was for us to be better than everybody. Because that's how the Most High look at it. And we got to start looking at each other like that. We can't sit up there, I can't sit up there and look at you like, oh, you just another person. I got to look at you like the same way I would value myself, I need to value my sister. I need to value my brother. You feel me? Go ahead.
Songs of Solomon chapter 1 verse 5.
Listen to this.
I am black but comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
So basically, it's talking about the daughters. It's talking about the daughters of Zion. It's dealing with our sister. It's basically when it says calmly, when it says I'm black and I'm calmly, it's basically just talking about. I know y'all heard that saying, I'm black and I'm beautiful. We are. You know what I'm saying? We have some beautiful women, y'all. We have some beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? We are beautiful people, and that's why a lot of people are trying to leech. They try to leech off of us and leech on us. You know, take stuff from us and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is that, as a people, we need to come back to the commandments. I'm gonna get a couple commandments and then I'll let you go because I know y'all probably about to head out. If you mind if I give you a couple commandments or you gotta go? Okay, go ahead and get the Leviticus 11. Leviticus 11 and 8.
The book of Leviticus this is Leviticus 11 and 7 and 8. And the swine, thou he divided the hoof and be cloven footed. Yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
So the swine. So this is a commandment of God. You eat pork? Did you know that that's a commandment of God? You didn't know that? See, do they teach that in church that eating pork is a bad thing? They don't teach that.
I mean, my mom don't eat pork.
But that's good. That's good she don't eat. See, she keeping the commandment. See, that's a commandment of God. We shouldn't be eating pork because look, do you know that the pig is one of the most filthiest animals? The pig is one of the most filthiest animals. The pig will eat anything. The pig will eat another dead body. The pig will eat his own feces. And honestly, when you deal with the pig don't even digest the correct way. So when you eating that pig, you're getting all the things that he was eating. You're getting all that in your body. Diseases. It's almost like would you eat a rat? It's like eating a damn rat. That's what the pig is like. You don't want to eat no rat, right? So leave that pig alone, because see, look, God is giving you a commandment. This is giving you a dietary law. It's giving you something about your health, because the Most High don't want you to kill yourself, right? He wants you to be doing good. Go ahead and get, go to Leviticus 19 and 11. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get a few more, and I'm gonna let you go, because I know you're right about that.
Leviticus 19 and 11. You shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie to one another.
So we shouldn't be stealing from our people. We shouldn't be robbing each other. If I look, me sitting up there taking your chain right now, what's that gonna do? That's just gonna piss you off, right? That's gonna make you want to get up with me, right? We shouldn't be doing that to each other. Think about, like, if I'm sitting up in your face and I'm telling you something, like, even like, let's just look at it like this. We can look at it on a level like this. Like, say you got a boyfriend, you know what I'm saying, and he's in your face, and you thinking that everything he's talking about is honest, but he lying to you. That's gonna make you feel bad, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? So we need to get to the point where we stop lying to each other. We stop stealing from each other. We stop sitting up there deceiving each other. Feel me? Everybody else deceives us. Why we gotta continue to deceive each other? If we stop doing that, do you think our communities would look a little bit better? They would, right? So these are commandments that God gave us. Continue. Get one more.
This is Sirach 28 and 2. Forgive thy neighbor the hurt that he hath done unto thee, so shall thy sins also be forgiven when thou prayest.
So we need to also forgive our neighbors. Forgiveness is another thing that we need to be out here doing. We need to be out here forgiving our neighbors, having mercy. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it like this. If you can't forgive your neighbors, why should the Most High God forgive you? You see what I'm saying? So that's another thing we should be doing. I just want to give you, matter of fact, I want to give you a flyer.